36. Roll call, Bob Austin, Gaki, Mayor.
Norma McNair, Commissioner.
Nicole Fairmont, City Clerk.
Amanda Kendall, City Treasurer.
Okay, and I imagine Joe will be here in a little bit. He can join the quorum. At this time, we'll have public comment.
Okay, I'll go. I didn't know what you had in new business, but hopefully you'll be discussing further moving forward with the abandoned, unsafe structures. Hopefully, I realize it's a process. There's lots of letters to be written, a lot of follow-up to be done, but it can be done. So hopefully, since you have a city enforcer, whatever his name title is, I don't care the semantics of it, hopefully you'll be starting moving forward on this. And if nothing else, send out some courtesy letters. We'll be starting to enforce our ordinances. We would hope that you would get ahead of the game and start cleaning up your property before you eventually become ticketed or whatever. So please, for the love of God, get this going.
We plan to move forward. Okay. Next, who's on that list? Arlene? Oh, Diana.
Did you, Arlene? Go.
I'm not on there.
Okay, I didn't know.
Well,
I
want to be? I talked to Nicole about the flyers, and that's all that I was just thought. That's why I'm here to kind of see.
Yeah, I have not gotten any progress on those.
Which flyers?
For the citywide cleanup.
I had volunteered to take them around to all the houses in town. If
Okay, because that's what it was one of my questions.
I will,
That's why
I
called
swear
you
I will
too.
have them done tomorrow afternoon. I promise. I'm gonna write it down even.
You might not put them in stone because we'll be having a McCracken Pride meeting this weekend to kind of fine tune our capabilities of helping with that.
So should I wait then?
You might make up a pre-one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we could backfill in. And then just FYI, I have it lined up for all the abandoned mowers, push mowers, motorcycles, trucks, cars, whatever, that we're gonna drag down to your place, because you already said.
Yeah, the metal, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm talking about all the abandoned mowers.
Oh, mowers. Yeah, that's
Mowers,
fine. Yeah.
lawn mowers, vehicles, whatever. I got a point of contact to initiate, start picking up all of them on May 5th.
Okay.
So that was one of the reasons for the flyers, is to go and knock on these doors and tell people, hey, we're here to help. Let's get this crap cleaned up. We're gonna have it hauled off. And whatever monies they make on it is gonna go towards a military unit to help the veterans. So whatever, if they can fix, sell, recycle, whatever, gone. So that's a big part of the cleanup, because the other day, Jeannie and I drove around, there's over 40
So you
in
said
this town that are just sitting here and there. So that's part of the game plan with the cleanup.
So who's your point of contact then for the mowers then? Like who will haul them off, or who's going to be responsible for taking care
They're
of them?
called cars? Something cars.
Cause
But-
auction?
No, it's not an auction. There's 3 entities that you could donate to. Let me see if I can check my recent phone calls. But anyways, they've called me back twice, and I said that I would hope by the time May 5th comes, we can better have an idea of like how many John Deeres, MTDs, whatever. So they have an idea what they're picking up. So they will come and pick them up out of the city, and it doesn't cost us anything. So that would be a lot of the eyesores that are sitting around, just with weeds growing through them, and wannabe mowers aren't going to be mowers. But I'll have to find out what that number is, but I can't see it right yet here on my phone. But it's a work in progress, so once, like I said, we counted over 40-some abandoned mowers here and there, and that's not even counting Dave Liberton's that are sitting out front and whatever he's got behind that fence. So just FYI. We are on a mission to get this town cleaned up and looking like a town. So that's my input. I can't find it right at the minute.
Okay, whatever you do.
But I'll figure it out. We got plenty of time, but I asked him tentatively to start May 5th to pick this stuff up. And that you had said we could metal whatever down there on that lot.
Yeah.
So we're gonna potentially drag them all there.
You're in snow days, right?
Yes, I am going to. I have not done that yet either.
Hell,
It's been a week.
it's just weird. That's all I have.
Alright. Who's on the next on the list? Do you see anybody? Linda?
I'm on the list just because I want to say that I'm really proud of that we're moving forward with some things. I think that we've met resistance, so much resistance in the past, and I'm just proud of us as a whole, that we're actually going to clean up the town and have some pride with our little city. So that's all I want to say. Very proud
Thank you.
of us.
We just need,
I think that we just need a
Leadership, don't we,
push.
ladies?
Yes, I think that we need leadership. I think that us pushing forward is really helping. And we're not going to be quiet, and we're not going to just sit here. So anyway, very happy.
No, that's okay. I appreciate all your help. Okay. Next, there's no more public comment?
Arlene?
what? I'm not on there.
I wrote you down because I thought you wanted to be on there when you were talking about
Yeah, now.
We're back there to get you to talk.
I think I'll sing a song. Evidently. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. There we go. I'm not that happy yet, but I'm intending on, yeah,
Inching towards.
yes.
Alright. She gets back. I think I'm good now. Okay. Did you have a chance to look over the minutes?
Yeah,
Last meeting?
they're short and sweet.
I was able to read this. I don't see anything on there.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a motion to,
I'll make a motion to pass the consent agenda.
okay, I'll second it. It's been moved and seconded to approve the consent agenda and pay the bills. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, same side, motion carried. Okay. Resolutions, ordinances, we don't have any at this time. Commissioners report, Joe's not here currently.
Did we, we didn't have the charter ordinance. I didn't see it in the paper.
It should have been.
That is not in this paper.
Should be in this week's.
Nope, I just looked.
She said she was gonna run it on Tuesday, right? Because it didn't get in time last weekend. Or last
Well, I
week.
knew it wouldn't last week.
So it's supposed to be in
It has to be in by 5 o'clock on Monday.
Oh, today's Monday, so.
Well, it is, but we're not done at 5.
But she gave it to her the day after our meeting.
It says it will be published in our April 12th and 19th issue.
Okay.
Okay.
That's this week.
That's this coming week.
It's like, it's not
Okay.
Wednesday yet.
No, I was thinking that it was supposed to be in this week.
Give me a hard
That's why I
time.
was,
Give me a hard
no,
time.
I was just
I
asking
know we
because
put it in there.
I went and looked, I thought, did that get in this week? I wasn't real sure which one. That's why I'm asking. That was a question, not
Okay.
anything else.
Norma?
I was also asked about tires on the cleanup, but I know tires is something that we have to pay to have done. Tires are not something that I'm aware of. Somebody else might be, but I'm not aware of anybody that will pick them up for free. So my question is, and this is really a question, if anybody knows, who might be able to do that, and are we willing to pay for the tires, individually? Like, I have 3 tires at my house that I need to get rid of, but I don't know what to do with them.
Make them into planters.
Well, yeah, I thought about that.
I thought Jeannie had somebody that she knew.
I wonder if Twyla's second back, I wonder if we called her if she'd give us a deal.
And
A
that,
better deal.
as we go around with our flyer and info and talking to people, say, if you have tires, it's gonna cost you
It is
$5 a piece.
Yeah, I think it's
So
not
if you want them
tremendous
gone,
amount,
it's
but
gonna
I
be
think
your
it is.
time.
Yeah, it depends,
As a
because Shane
group.
used to work for them. It
Yeah.
depends on the size and everything, on how much they
Yeah,
charge.
they're just
But
regular
Twyla might
tires.
give you a discount, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, since it's for the city.
So that was one thing that was just brought up, and I said I would ask, because I said, I don't know.
So
I
Who does
checked
that?
with Lacrosse, because when they have their
The
citywide
county
cleanups,
will pick them
The
up.
county, yeah,
county-
they pay,
yeah.
like they
But
incur
would
the
they pay
cost.
for all the tires?
They
No.
absorb the cost.
They absorb
I
the
think.
cost.
Oh, okay.
The county.
Mike Staub told me
no,
that they
we
can-
have to pay them.
Yeah, Mike
Oh, really?
Stubb, but Mike Stubb said, well, the city absorbs the cost is what I'm saying. Mike
Right.
Stubb said that he could actually put a container out that would be just for tires, but he said they would charge you per tire, and he said the county would charge you for that to get rid of them.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
that's when he told me that maybe to talk to Twyla Seckerbeck at Resource Management.
Okay, so then the city of Lacrosse just, they pay for it then?
Do it.
Yeah, they pay for it, they absorb it,
Yeah.
yeah.
The city
But
themselves.
Jen used to work for her, so she's got
So
connections.
how do they pay for it? We don't pay for it.
Well, Lacrosse is bigger.
They
have
just, yeah,
more
they do it like
money.
once a year, I think that they will pick up tires and they don't charge to do it, but then the city has to pay it, I mean, it's not like it's free,
Yeah, and
but,
they're a bigger city, they got more money.
right, right.
So that was just something that was brought, and I thought it was well worth asking, because I know, like I said, I have 3 that I would love to get rid of, and
So you're gonna call
I can call Twyla, yeah, they live
tomorrow,
like a mile
so we
from
can have
my,
that information by this weekend?
from my parents, so, yeah, I know her.
With the flyer and that?
Yep.
Because there are numerous
'cause
tires
that
going
really-
around too.
Yeah, there's a
There's
lot of
breed
tires.
mosquitoes.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not saying that she will, but.
No.
Well, even if it's at a discount, I mean, if I
Yeah.
walk up to you and say you got 3 tires, it's gonna cost you $3 a piece. Come on, is that gonna kill you?
Well, and I look at it, I mean, myself personally, I would pay someone to take them. I just didn't have anyone, I didn't know what to do with them. That's what, I'm just being honest. I just didn't know what to do with. So that was,
Well, I think a lot of the tires we have around here is when you take them to go get fixed, and they're not really that bad a tire. People keep them and think, well, we're gonna put them on a trailer, and they never get put on a trailer.
Right.
They're not gonna pay somebody $3 to haul them off, you know, by God,
Right.
so.
yeah,
That's why we
so
end up with a lot
when
of
I
tires
get
in
my
town.
chance, I just tell them to keep them, but, yeah. But yes, I just thought that would be a nice thing if we could figure something out with the cleanup on that.
And did you also,
So,
put it out there to your youth group about making a contest?
Not yet, I haven't. I
Okay,
have
so I'll
not.
be
This
posting
week's been a
more.
really hectic week with Holy Week, so I did
Okay.
not get that done, but I have not put it out of my head. I just need to get with Terry on that.
Well, they just went back to youth group.
Yeah, they just started back up, so
Okay.
I'll get with her on that. I know mowing's around the corner for us on the city, so if Shane wants, I'll help him do anything, but he needs to tell me what he wants me to do, because it's kind of his area, but he's under me, so but I'm more than happy to help him with wherever he needs help, if he just says, hey, or if we want to partner up and do the park.
I think that
that's
he's got like one more well, maybe 2 of it to peak, and then he'll be back around here
Oh,
for a
that's
little
fine.
bit. Anyway.
Well, I think we're about maybe 30 days off,
Right.
but I just,
I know they
I
just
know
started
that's
one
coming up.
today, so I think they got one more after this.
yeah, so just let him, or I'll text him, but I just wanted him to know that, I'll be.
So how many hours is he putting into the city?
Well, I mean.
How many hours, I mean, he's collecting a paycheck and he's not here.
Yeah, but he's water certified, and
That's,
that's
I
worth a lot.
understand that, but what kind of hours is he putting into the city?
Whenever he can, I mean, he's here whenever he can. He
He's
does
not
whatever,
really punching
but
a
he's
time-
not really
time
punching a
clock.
time
Well,
clock.
I mean, what do you guys want?
Because he was the only choice we had. We didn't have.
I
anybody
understand
else.
that, no, I'm just asking. I'm not accusing, I'm just
Well, I'm just,
asking.
I'm gonna get defensive about it because he's my husband, but.
Right.
But he doesn't want the job really, but there wasn't anybody else, and so he stepped up to do it
Actually-
because we had to have somebody certified for water.
Right.
Actually, he does a lot of things that people
just
aren't
don't
aware
see.
of that
Right.
he's
well,
doing.
not only that, but if you recall how he's paid anyways, he gets paid $1,350 The 1,300.
I thought it was 16.
It's
It's 13. I
So
made,
you're getting
I,
16.
I made the mistake
I'm
and
getting
told you 16. I'll take credit for that. So the $1,350, he gets split up $600 from the water, $600 from the sewer, which those two jobs were not even comparable to being paid what they should have been paid back when Bill Greenway and John Zeller were doing them. So that's where that money comes from. They're only getting $150 out of the general fund. So
But
you're
it's-
basically paying him $150 a month to take care of the city streets, not city streets, sorry, you take care of the city overall maintenance out of that fund. So he's only receiving the 150 part out of the general fund.
Right, and then when was the last time the water been checked by him?
Last night, he just left this morning. He checked-
I'm just asking.
No,
I
he
guess-
has to-
Yeah,
he
he
has
checks
to
the wells
do it
twice a day.
month.
Twice
The
a
wells
month.
have to be read
Well,
twice.
yeah, but he
Twice
has
a
to
day,
send it in
month.
twice a
Oh,
month.
yeah.
But, and what he'll do is he has to read the wells twice a day, or somebody has to read the wells twice a day, and, then he sends in 2 water samples
Right.
throughout town twice a month. And then anything that needs to be done accordingly to the water, then that's.
But if you had anybody in mind that could do it, I mean, I'm sure that he would, because he works
He's
for
working a lot now, right? Yeah.
a lot,
But-
yeah.
I was like, I don't know how he's gonna be able to
to
do that and then do this too. So I
Right.
was just curious.
And he only took it just because we didn't have anybody else, and we were getting ready to be in trouble from the state for not having anybody.
A certified person. And as far as like the mowing and stuff and that, I'll be more than happy this summer to help him with
The
that. and
cemetery's
keep up.
taken care of, so.
And the cemeteries, we got that covered, so that's not an issue. So really, it's just our lots here.
And he
in
reads the
town.
meters every month too, and that is,
Yes.
that's
Any other
tedious.
commissioners' reports?
And then how often is
Okay,
the
if not,
chlorine
then
applied?
this time,
The
then.
chlorine, it does itself, it like is on a
It's
pump.
an injector, so I don't
It's an
hardly
injector
ever smell
system.
it.
It's an
Once in
injector.
a blue moon, I might get a.
You really don't want to smell it.
No, you don't, but
Yeah, they told us at the water thing, you really don't want to smell
So
it.
the chlorine
Yeah.
that's
If it's,
not out
it's
there.
way too high if you want it.
Joe got it
That's
moved.
taken care of, yeah.
And then
Joe
we
got
can
it moved
use
with
that.
Rebecca.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then setting
Because
it
that's,
so
if we've had the opposite problem, like it's been too high, the chlorine in our water. But state of Kansas doesn't have, like, you're not in trouble for anything too high, but it's been higher than we'd like because, and we had the pump set all the way down, but then he went to that water training and they said dilute the chlorine. And so that's what we've had to do. And so, yeah, I can't believe that your chlorine would, or your water would be low. Because we've had
Just
the
every once in a
opposite.
while, I'll just get a hint of a smell of it, so I
Yeah.
don't know if that's at
Well,
a certain time it's being injected or what.
And you
Could
should.
be a usage too.
Well, and you should get occasionally, that's not uncommon as far as the chlorine levels, but, he also has to keep those chlorine levels up a little now as it's starting to get warm. And with our water tower being as large as it is, the chlorine levels will start dropping.
I did find out that that's
dramatically.
why the injectors were getting plugged too, was because it needed to be diluted.
Oh, well, that's good. I wonder, because I was cleaning things all
And
the
they
time.
would get plugged up all the time,
Yeah.
and that's why.
Because you're always having to clean them out, but yeah, well, that's good to know. Well, I asked him the other day on some of his classes and how things were going, and it was quite interesting. I've been very.
And that's another thing I found out, was that the reason we put chlorine in the water is to protect the pipes. It makes them to where the lead won't break off,
They
the
don't, and
lead
they don't get a
pipes.
bacteria in them, yeah.
That's really, that's why they won't let you do any kind of non-chlorine treatment.
Right. But, I think on my part, that's where I'm at. Yep.
Okay, so mayor's report is probably gonna take care of some of your, it's wrapped up in your old business probably, but as far as, the pool, the man from Pools Plus that was supposed to come out here, he was in an accident, so he was not able to attend that day, and he will be here on Wednesday. She was going to call me today and let me know for sure what time on Wednesday. She hasn't made contact with me at all today, because she said that he was gone all of last week, so once I get a hold of Cindy and she calls me, I will know for sure what time on Wednesday. So that's where that's
I
at.
did have a couple that has 3 kids and they was really wanting to know when
Yeah, I've had
that we
several
was, and I
calls
told
this
them
week.
the very same thing, that we was, having it looked at, so we'd know more afterwards.
Okay. Next one I'm gonna move along here I'll just hold the rest of mine until I get to the city truck part. So I'll let Nicole,
I really don't have anything.
Amanda? No? Okay. If there's no other reports, then as far as the city truck, it's been hauled off with the help of Nicole and Amanda and everyone that was here today until we could get it hauled off. And we didn't go with Augie's, we went with Davis Automotive, and thought the bill was actually relatively cheaper than what it was going to be for the towing. The towing was total, what'd you say, $233? $4? 32. So, which I know that a vehicle to be hauled by Augie's was almost 400 and something, so got a pretty good deal on that. But they hauled it to F&F Repair, and she said they've already got it in the building, so hopefully they'll start getting them looked at.
So we have the parts too, still,
There's parts there?
for the truck.
Okay, and they're up at the building?
I think so.
Okay.
That's where I saw them
Thought they
last.
were in the truck.
Inside the
Well,
truck.
if
Inside
they're
the
inside
truck.
the truck, then they've got them.
Okay,
Thank you for that, yeah, because
yeah.
Do we insure
they
the
took
truck
everything.
first? Do we have insurance on the
Yeah,
truck?
oh yeah.
Then why don't we add towing on there, which is like a couple of bucks a year?
I don't know how that goes with the municipality. It's all different
No,
insurance.
but I'm just saying, because I mean, like on
Yeah.
my stuff, I mean,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I pay
I'm
like
not sure how that works.
$1.25 a year for towing, and I probably had things towed 5 times in the last year and a half.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that goes. I have to look
idea.
into.
I mean, I can ask,
So,
what's his name?
Any more investigation on getting rid of that street sweeper?
I can ask Bab about it.
as far as investigation, I
Up to
think
get rid of it and put it towards
we have to
whatever?
figure out what we've got a budget for though. Because just because we get rid of it doesn't mean necessarily we can spend the money for that though. We still have to budget for everything.
Well, I understand that, but you could put it back into maintenance. If you're taking it from your maintenance, you should be able to put it back in your maintenance.
Yeah, you can, but you can't spend anything out of there though. We still wouldn't be able to.
Provide a little room in that.
Yeah, it would give a little bit better budget though, for sure. for
And
next year.
then less space taken up down there for
I
just a
just
big
want to keep moving.
thing of oil just sitting in there.
Yeah, we're moving on one step at a time here. City truck, city cleanup, the street sweepers on the list.
Just don't want things to be
There's-
too long.
So, if you guys would have any ideas as far as who might be able to fix it, or know of somebody that's a business
Why would you fix it?
who's not really been assessed, so
But why would you fix it? You don't have the money
Well,
to
either fix it or
you don't have
sell it, one
money
of the
to
two.
maintain the
They
streets.
said that nobody could really drive it.
And not only that, what is it gonna
Very
sweep
difficult
up?
To use.
It's cracked streets, ripped up streets. I would say just sell it and put it in your budget for maintenance.
And open up some space in the garage.
see what a new
Yeah,
one would
and
be.
then towards your new flooring in the garage and all that.
All right, is there any more on the city cleanup, or we've covered that?
Yeah.
All right. New business, 3 goals. What are you putting in for your 3 goals?
I don't know, that's just what was said last meeting, that they were gonna do, that you guys were gonna do at this meeting, that's why I put it on there.
Okay.
That was really Joe that said that. He said that he was gonna work on it this meeting, but he's not here, I don't know why. He didn't answer me.
Well, I think continue on our pool and find out
Yeah.
what that is, finish up on our truck to find out where we're at with that.
Overall city
And-
cleanup.
And, yeah, on our city cleanup, I think really
You
good.
got pretty handwriting, because I don't.
Do you have chainsaws in the maintenance building?
Do
Yes.
what?
Is there chainsaws in the maintenance building?
There's 2 steel ones there.
Are they running? Do they
I
run?
think so.
You know, I have never
I
used
think
them because
Shane's
I'm my
used it
own,
before.
and I just never used them.
They should be running.
They're too heavy for me to do.
I think
Well,
so.
and it also would be nice to, when we start cleaning up, is to maybe put out there that we could have some men or younger people to help instead of all of us semi-middle-aged women carrying this town through, when there are capable men in this town to step up.
That would be nice.
So, and then still on the 5th, are you still planning on doing some kind of taco thing or, making a whole shebang?
It sounds to me like the Pride Committee seems to want to have a subcommittee to the city cleanup. So to work together, maybe that's something you guys could spearhead.
I don't know if we're gonna spearhead the taco thing.
I think we got the taco thing.
Because it is the Cinco de Mayo day.
No, we used to do tacos.
Either that or you can just put out, glasses of margaritas.
So,
No.
you want to write it?
I will hear. Yeah,
Amanda does
I know.
have beautiful handwriting.
Amanda? You have pretty handwriting?
The pool, the truck, and the city cleanup.
Those are our 3 goals right now.
So do you have an estimate on the truck or is this just to get an estimate?
This is to get
To get an estimate, but it shouldn't, I wouldn't imagine it being that much. Since it's F&F repair, he's pretty reasonable. I know he's gonna be fair.
Well, they charge $150 an hour,
It's $40 to look at it.
okay?
For who?
Because that's what mechanics are getting now.
Yeah, I
He just
I
told
just
me
trust
$40
Fred, I
to
know
look
he's
at
not
it. He said if he
gonna
did
screw us around,
He said
you
he'd tell us
know?
what he was even going to think about doing before he did.
Who is looking at it?
Who's looking?
Fred Felder in La Crosse at F&F repair on the highway there towards the,
Is looking at the truck?
yes.
I know he'll be fair and he's trustworthy.
Is there anything else? If not, I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Oh, just real fast. I'm looking at your top goals of 2023. Well, most of this will be done.
2023, yeah, no, that shouldn't be say 2023.
Yeah, because most of your goals
Well,
right
that's
now.
just for now, we're gonna have more goals than
I'm
that.
hoping-
Race and
yeah,
move
I
on.
just,
I'm hoping you're thinking of the next 6 months. Because these are going to be done in.
well, yeah, but we should work smaller just so if we can accomplish these, then it should make
And
things,
make a new list.
Make
you know,
them,
then it would
Just wipe
be,
these off.
have
That's why I said it shouldn't say 2023, it should say just
yeah.
spring, summer.
I'm not saying that's the only thing that's gonna happen in
Make it fun
2023.
to check them off.
But then those get checked off and then we can put new ones up there. Just have 3 at a time.
I would just say top 3 goals.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I wrote that wrong.
That's okay.
Spring, summer. There you go.
Nicole, did you find the past ordinances, or the past?
I do have,
What,
Is there
our code enforcer or
motion then,
whatever,
Rona?
does he know kind of what to do as far as, writing something up?
I'm not sure, I haven't talked to him.
703. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same side, motion carried.
We're done.
You can still talk all you want. You can talk to Nicole, she's not a commissioner. We made a motion to adjourn the meeting and public comment was over.
Oh, my God.
Hoorah! That's a comment that can be brought to Nicole in a personal.